Good morning, students. Yesterday we studied relations and types of relations, and we did some example problems. Today, let us do some example, few more problems, and before that, we have one definition, that is inverse of the relation. Inverse of the relation. Inverse of the relation. Inverse of the relation. Inverse of the relation, right? Let R be a relation. I am taking the relation to define inverse of the relation. Let R be a relation. Relation defined on two non-empty sets. Two non-empty sets defined on two non-empty sets. Two non-empty sets. Non-empty sets A and B. A and B, right? R inverse. Inverse of the relation is denoted by R inverse. R inverse defined from B to E, from this on the same sets, but define another relation R inverse, which is denoted by R inverse from B to E, from B to A by the definition. What is the definition? How to take this relation? Order pairs B comma B. Order pairs exist in R inverse B comma A, where A comma B belongs to R. So if you have any relation from A to B, relation means what? It is a subset of A cross B. That means R is a subset of A cross B. So in R we have the order pairs. For every order pair, suppose A comma B is there, no? Then interchange the coordinates, x coordinate, y coordinate, interchange the coordinates in that order pair. Suppose this one. Suppose A comma B having A comma B is an order pair of R, then interchange the coordinates, take that order pair in R inverse. So here for every order pair in R, you can interchange and take that new order pair in R inverse. So then you will get a new set. That new set is called inverse of the relation. It is different from B to E. If R is different from A to B, R inverse different from B to E. Okay, this is one of the definition, inverse of the relation, right? Right. Now, few example problems. One more example problem. Example 1. This is example 1. In the set Z, check the relation R. We have given one relation R, 1 comma 1, 2 comma 2, 3 comma 3, so on, n comma n. So we have the order pairs 1 comma 1, 2 comma 2, 3 comma 3, so on, n comma n. Defined on the set S. Defined on the set. R is defined on the set. S, which contains 1, 2, 3, so on n. 1, 2, 3, so on n. Okay. Now this is the relation. It is defined on S. Check the relation. Check the relation means, is it? We are going to check this relation is reflexive, symmetric, or transitive. Okay, right. Let us check. Solution. Given relation. What is given relation? R. It contains 1 comma 1, 2 comma 2, 3 comma 3, so on, n comma n. First I am going to check reflexive property. If it satisfies reflexive property, then we can say relation is reflexive relation. How to check reflexive relation? What I said, to check the reflexive relation, we should take element from the set where relation is defined. So if this relation is defined on S, so I am taking 1 belongs to S. After taking 1 belongs to S, form a order pair with the same element 1 comma 1 and check that order pair belongs to R or not. Is it belongs to R? Yes, belongs to R. If you take 2 belongs to S, then 2 comma 2 belongs to S or S. So on. Suppose n belongs to S, so on. Every element you can take each and every element and check the order pairs. So on. I am taking n. Again I will check n comma n. S belongs to R. So here order pairs are finite. Sometimes order pairs are infinite. That time you have to write the property. See, in place of this, directly by observing the order pairs and elements, directly you can write therefore A comma A belongs to R for all A belongs to S. A comma A belongs to R for all A belongs to S. So this property is known as reflexive property. So R is satisfying reflexive property. See, for every element order pair exists in R. For every element of S, for each and every element of S, the order pair exists in R. So I wrote the property here. For every element of S, A comma A belongs to R. Therefore we can say R is reflexive. R is reflexive. Okay, right. Now I will check symmetric property for R. Again write R. What is given? R set 1 comma 1 comma 2 comma 2 comma so on in comma. This is R set. R is already reflexive. Now I am going to check symmetric. Is it symmetric or not? How to check symmetric property? What I said, to check the symmetric property, take one order pair and interchange the coordinates. Again, new order pair will form. That order pair, is it belongs to R or not? You have to check for each and every order pair. And one more thing I said, if elements are same, no need to check symmetric property. If elements are different, then only you interchange. So here, every element, if you take, suppose I am taking, if elements are same, again I will take the order pair and I will check the symmetric property. 1 comma 1, interchange again 1 comma 1, 2 comma 2, again 2 comma 2. That means symmetric property, to check the symmetry. See here, two ways we can take. Here that there are no order pairs. There are no order pairs. A comma B belongs to R such that to show B comma A not belongs to R. So there is no order pair such a way that these two elements are different in belongs to R, and by interchanging B comma A not to show not belongs to R. There are no order pairs, so we can say it is symmetric. R is symmetric. Or in other words, how we can say, for all order pairs A comma B belongs to R, there is a order pair. Order pair B comma A belongs to R. See, if you take any order pair here, again interchange, B comma A belongs to R. So in two ways you can write. If two different elements exist in a order pair, you interchange them and show that it is belongs to R or not belongs to R. So here two different elements are not exist in any order pair. So directly you can write this condition. There is no order pair is available in this R such a way that to show not belongs to R. So therefore it is symmetric. Or you can write this one also. For all A comma B, if you take any order pair, any type of order pair, if you interchange, there is another order pair you will get that is belongs to R. So therefore you can write R is symmetric. R is symmetric. Okay, right. Now third property. What is the third property? Transitive. I am going to check transitive property. If it satisfies transitive property, then we can say that the relation is transitive relation. Okay. So what is the definition? How to show transitive relation? To show transitive relation, we need two order pairs. Which type of order pairs? First order pair. What I said? First order pair. Second element. Second order pair. First element should be same. Such type of order pairs, if exist in R, two order pairs, if exist in R, then remove this B and B, construct new order pair and check that new order pair is belongs to R. Here these two elements are different, here these two elements are different. But such type of order pairs are not exist in, observe here, two elements, different elements not exist in set. So here we can write there are no order pairs. There are no order pairs. No order pairs. Order pairs A comma B, B comma C belongs to R such that to show A comma C not belongs to R. Or how we can write? Or for every A comma B, B comma C belongs to R, that implies A comma B, B comma C belongs to R, that implies A comma C belongs to R. A comma B, B comma C. A comma B, B comma C, possible or not possible? So here don't use this definition. Why? Because A comma B, B comma C, here first order pair, second element, second order pair, first element are possible in this. Not possible. If you take these two elements are not equal. So at the time don't write this definition. You can write this. There are no order pairs A comma B, B comma C belongs to R such that A comma C not belongs to R. So only this definition is possible for this. For symmetric property in two ways we can write. For transitive only this way we can write. So there are no order pairs A comma B, B comma C belongs to R such a way that A comma C not belongs to R. Therefore R is transitive. If order pairs exist, then I will check, but order pairs not exist, so automatically it is transitive. See here, this relation satisfying reflexive property, symmetric property and transitive property. If any relation satisfying reflexive property, symmetric property and transitive property, then that relation is known as equivalence relation. Therefore here we can say R is an equivalence relation. Equivalence relation. R is an equivalence relation. Why? Because it is satisfying reflexive, symmetric and transitive conditions. Okay, right. Next example. Next example. Let S is equal to S is a non-empty set which contains 1, 2, 3, which contains three elements 1, 2, 3 S. Okay, and one relation is given R which contains order pairs 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 1, 3, 3, 1. Okay, right. First question, what is asked? First question, is R reflexive? If not, state the reason and write the number of set order pairs to be included or to make reflexive. Check R is reflexive. Check R is reflexive. If not, state the reason. State the reason. Check R is reflexive. First check is it reflexive or not. If not, state the reason why it is not reflexive. And state the reason and what is given. And write minimum number of order pairs. Number of order pairs to be included to make reflexive. Understand the question first of all. Okay, first we have to check this relation is reflexive or not. If it is not, why it is not reflexive, you have to give the reason. After giving the reason, to make this relation as reflexive, how many order pairs we have to include in this relation. We have to count how many order pairs are needed to make this relation as a reflexive. Okay, right. Now I am going to solve this question. Solution. First one, solution. What we are going to check? We are going to check is it reflexive or not. So how to check reflexive condition? How to check reflexive property? First we should take one element from set. I am taking 1 belongs to S and make one order pair with the same element 1 comma 1. Is it belongs to R? Yes. See here 1 comma. Next 2 belongs to S. Okay, 2 belongs to S and form a order pair 2 comma 2. Is it belongs to R? Yes, belongs to R. Next take 3 belongs to S. S3 is an element of. Make an order pair 3 comma 3. Is it belongs to R? No, there is no 3 comma 3. So it is not belongs to R. Therefore R is not reflexive. R is not reflexive. R is not reflexive. Because why? Because reason, because 3 comma 3 belongs to S, 3 belongs to S, but 3 comma 3 not belongs to R. Because 3 belongs to S, but 3 comma 3 not belongs to R. So it is not reflexive. Now I concluded this relation is not reflexive. Okay, I checked this. Next I gave the reason why it is not reflexive. Why? Because 3 comma 3 not belongs to R. Now I am going to make this relation as reflexive. To make this make this relation as reflexive, which order pair is needed? 3 comma 3. If 3 comma 3 is included in R, then R becomes reflexive, right? to make R as reflexive how many order pairs he is asking? Minimum number of order pairs. How many order pairs are needed to make this relation as reflexive? To make R as reflexive, we need only one order pair. Only one order pair. We need only one order pair, that is 3 comma 3. Okay, how many order pairs required? Only one order pair is required, that is 3 comma 3 in R, to make the relation as reflexive. Okay, this is first question. Now second question. Is R is reflexive symmetric? If not, state the reason and write the number of order pairs to be included to make it as symmetric. And write the number of order pairs to be included to make as symmetric. The same question. Check R is symmetric or not. If not, state reason. Okay, if not, state reason and write minimum number of order pairs to be included in R to make it symmetric. Okay, this is the question. First you should check R is symmetric or not. Then if it is not symmetric, state the reason why it is not symmetric. And then if it is not symmetric, to make this as symmetric, how many order pairs are needed? You have to write number of order pairs. Okay, right. Now I am going to check this relation. I am checking the symmetric property. For symmetric property, what I said, one order pair is required which contains two elements, different elements. Here 1 comma 1, for 1 comma 1 no need to check. 1 comma 2, yes, we have to check. I am taking, let 1 comma 2, I am taking 1 comma 2 belongs to R. Then interchange the order pair, interchange the coordinates 2 comma 1. Is it belongs to R? 2 comma 1. Is it there? No, not there. Therefore R is not symmetric. R is not symmetric. Why? Because in 1 comma 2 belongs to R, but 2 comma 1 not belongs to R. Okay, now 1 comma 2 or next 2 comma 2 no need. 1 comma 3, yes, 3 comma 1 belongs to R. 1 comma 3 also we have to check. 1 comma 3, but 3 comma 1 is there. Only 1 comma 2 is making the problem to say R is symmetric. Okay, only 1 comma 2 is troubling us to make R as symmetric. Okay, right. To make, if 2 comma 1 exists in this order pair, in this relation, it will be reflexive. Okay, right. To make R as symmetric, we need only one order pair. Only one order pair. To make R as symmetric, we need only one order pair. That is what? 2 comma 1 to be included. This order pairs is included. So number of order pairs, how many exist? How many needed? Only one order pair. Okay, right. Next, third question. Question number 3. Check R is transitive. Check R is transitive. If not, state the reason. State the reason and write minimum number of order pairs. Number of order pairs to be included to make R as transitive. Again, we have to check this relation is transitive or not. If it is not, we have to give the reason. After giving the reason, how many order pairs are needed to be included in R to make as a transitive relation. Okay, right. That we check transitive property in R. Transitive. To check transitive, how many order pairs we have to take? 2 order pairs. And that 2 order pairs, how to take? First order pair, second element, second order pair, first element should be same. Suppose I am taking these 2 order pairs. Can I check for these 2? 1 comma 1, second element, first element equal. Yes, I am taking the 2 order pairs. 1 comma 1 comma belongs to R. After taking 1 comma 1 comma 2 belongs to R, remove the second element, first element in 2 order pairs and construct new order pair 1 comma 2. After constructing 1 comma 2, check this belongs to R or not? Yes, belongs to R. Okay, for these 2 order pairs, no problem. This satisfying transitive condition. Next, shall I take these 2 order pairs? Yes, second element, first element equal. Again, I am taking 1 comma 2, 2 comma 2 belongs to R. Again, remove second element in first order pair, first element in second order pair. Construct new order pair 1 comma 2. Is it 1 comma 2 belongs to R? Yes, again belongs to R. Next, can I take this one and this one? No. Can I take this one and this one? Yes. Can I take this one and this one? No. Now I will take this two. 1 1. Okay. 1 comma 1 and 1 comma 3 belongs to R. Now construct new order pair. Remove the second element first order pair, first element in second order pair. 1 comma 3. Is it belongs to R? Yes. Belongs to R. Right? Next, these order pairs over. Next, this one, not possible. This one, not possible. This one, not possible. This and this, not possible. This and this, okay, possible. Now I will take 1 3 and 3 1. 1 3 and 3 1. 1 3 and 3 1 belongs to R. Now remove first order pair, second element, second order pair, first element. Construct new order pair 1 comma 1. Is it belongs to R? Yes, belongs to R. Yes, 1 comma 1 belongs to R. Right? Now over. Any two order pairs exist such a way that first element second order pair, second element of first order pair, first element of second order pair. All possible order pairs I have taken. So all order pairs, such type of order pairs satisfying the condition. So when all are satisfying the condition, then you write the property. What is the property? If A comma B, B comma C belongs to R, then I verify that A comma C is also belongs to R. Therefore R is transitive. R is transitive. No need to include any other element. 2 comma 2, okay, 1 1, okay, that's all. No need to add any other pairs. Already it is transitive. Okay. Therefore it is transitive. No, if not, we have to give the reason, and we have to find number of elements to be included to make is transitive. No element is needed to make this transitive. Already it is transitive. Okay, right. Next example. Next example. Let A equal to 0, 1, 2, 3. 0, 1, 2, 3. Construct relation on A. Construct relation on A. Construct relation on A. Construct relation on A of the following types. Following types. First one. So here we have 6, 7, 8 problems. First problem. On this we have 8 problems. First one, not reflexive, not symmetric, not transitive, not transitive. Okay, here we have a non-empty set. We are going to construct one new relation on A. A means here A cross A. New relation on A, such a way that that relation should not be reflexive, not asymmetric, not a transitive. Okay. Now I will take one relation R on A. R on A means we should take R subset to A cross A. Okay. We should take R subset to A cross A. Right. Subset to A cross A means R should contain order pairs, which is first element taken from A, second element also taken from A. And when I am taking the order pairs, that should not be reflexive. It should not be reflexive means if A having 0, it contains 0, 0, 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 3, 3 exist in order pairs. If you write all that order pairs, that will be reflexive. But he is saying that this relation should not be reflexive. So if I take only one element 0, 0, suppose I am taking 0, 0, is it reflexive? No. Why? Only 0, 0 exists. There is no 1, 1, no 2, 2, no 3, 3. If 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3 order pairs also exist, then reflexive. Now this is not reflexive. In the same time, at the same time, it should not be symmetric also. Is it symmetric? Yes, symmetric. Why symmetric? If order pairs, for which order pairs we have to check symmetric? If two elements are different. What I said, if elements are same in the order pair, no need to check symmetric condition. Directly you can write it is symmetric. So there is no order pair in R available. A comma B belongs to R. So B comma A not belongs to R. Right? So there is no order pair. Such order pairs exist in R. So it is a symmetric. Now it is symmetric. But I need non-symmetric. So what I am doing? 0, 0. I am taking one order pair which contains two different elements. 1, 2. Yes, 1, 2 also we can take. Why? Because A cross A having how many elements? A having 4, this having 4, 4 for the 16 elements. 16 order pairs exist. Among 16, I have taken 2 order pairs only. Now see, this is transitive. Already it is not reflexive. Why? Because 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3 is not there. Okay, over. Symmetrical. Yes. Symmetrical. To check symmetric, I will check for this element. I will take 1, 2 belongs to R. I will intercept 2, 1, not there in R. Now it is not symmetric. It is not reflexive, not symmetric. Why not reflexive? Why? Because you can give one reason 1, 1 not belongs to R. Why not symmetric? Why? Because 1, 2 exist in R, but 2, 1 not exist in R. Okay, both are satisfying this relation. Now transitive. For transitive, which type of order pairs exist needed? What I said, to check the transitive, we need this type of order pairs. A comma B, B comma C belongs to R. Then only we have to check the transitive condition by removing this element, make new order pair and check is it belongs to R. So such type of order pairs exist? No, only 2 order pairs here. This element not equal. So such type of order pairs not exist. If such type of order pairs not exist in R, it is transitive. So now it is transitive. But I need not transitive. Not transitive means you should take this type of order pairs, and after removing these 2 elements, this element should not be there in R. So 1, 2 is there. I will take 2, 3. Second element and another pair, order pairs start with 2 only. 2, 3. Okay, I included 2, 3 here. Now check transitive. 1, 2, 2, 3 belongs to R, but 1, 3 not there in R. Now it is be the not reflexive, not symmetric, not transitive also. Not transitive also. Okay, this is first question. See how I am taking the order pairs. Such a way that it should not be reflexive, it should not be symmetric, it should not be transitive. Just you have to consider the order pairs from A cross A. A cross A contains 16 order pairs. 16 order pairs, you can take any number of order pairs. Okay. Now second question is, for this example, second question is not reflexive, not symmetric, but transitive. Not reflexive, not symmetric, but transitive. It should not be reflexive. It should not be reflexive means if I not take any one order pair which is formed with any one of the element, it is not reflexive. Okay. Now let us consider a relation on R, on A, R 0, 0. Okay. Now it is not reflexive if I take only one element. Not reflexive but symmetric. This is symmetric. Why? Because there is no order pair to show A comma B belongs to R and B comma A not belongs to R. Symmetric. So it should not be symmetric. Suppose I am taking 1 comma. There is no 2 comma 1. So it is not a symmetric. Okay, 2 satisfied. But it should be transitive. 0 comma, is it transitive? Yes, transitive. Why? Because such type of order pairs not exist. To check the transitive condition, which type of order pairs we needed? A comma B and B comma C. But such type of order pairs are not exist in R. So you can say it is a transitive, not reflexive, not transitive, not symmetric but transitive. It is therefore clearly it is not reflexive, not symmetric, but transitive. Why it is transitive? Why? Because such type of order pairs not exist to show the transitive condition. So transitive condition exists. Or see here, this is one example. Another example also you can consider. Okay, you can take this order relation also. I will consider like this: R 0, 0, 1 comma 2, 2 comma 3, 1 comma. Right, is it reflexive? Not reflexive. Okay, 1 comma 1 is not there, that is one reason. Symmetric, for symmetric 1 comma 2, 2 comma 1 not exist, so it is not symmetric. Now transitive, 1 comma 2, 1 comma 2, 2 comma 3, both order pairs are exist. 1 comma 2, 2 comma 3, both order pairs are exist. Remove 2 and 2, you will get 1 comma 3 exist here. Right, but these two order pairs exist to check the transitive condition. Here 1 comma 2, 2 comma 3 belongs to R. That implies 1 comma 3 is also belongs to R. 1 comma 3 belongs to R. Any two other order pairs exist here? Not exist. Not exist. Only these two order pairs are exist to check the transitive condition. So I found a new order pair 1 comma 3 which is belongs to R. Therefore you can say R is not reflexive, not symmetric, but transitive. Okay, is it clear? Now this is the another way. I gave one example already. You can use that example, or you can take this example, or you can include few more order pairs also, but you have to show it is not reflexive, not symmetric, transitive. Okay, so in a similar manner you can solve remaining problems. I solved 1 and 2. On this problem we have 8 problems. Okay, see here, there is no unique method to choose the order pairs from A cross A. You can take any order pair. How many order pairs you can take in relation? 16 order pairs are possible. Why? Because A contains 4 elements, A cross A contains 16 elements. 16 order pairs are available to take order pairs in relation. Among 16 order pairs you can take 16 also, right? But that relation should satisfy the given question. Okay, right. Based on this procedure you solve remaining problems. Thank you.